Hi, good day. Welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be continuing on processing. Basically, trying to answer the question of why does bad things happen to us, and why do we have to go through problems. Now, to answer this, I'll go to the story of David and also the story of Job. Now, initially with David, King David, he was anointed to be king in his youth, but he only became king when he was older and he had gone through much trials. And I'm pretty sure on his journey he was wondering, if I was told that I'm going to be king or that I am the king, why haven't I been crowned? The fact is, King David, as a youth, he was very strong-willed and strong-minded, and he was a person that was able to work only by himself. And you saw that when he had the strength to get up and rush out to defeat Goliath, which is a mighty feat. But the fact is, he had to learn how to work with others, how to command an army, how to deal with people, how to be a servant unto men, before he could become the great king that he was. And just as him, every Christian that has to move from being just a regular Joe into the great and grand purpose that was already planned for their lives, they have to learn to be servants. They have to learn to deal with people. They have to learn how to deal with situations. They need to learn understanding, and they need to learn wisdom. And only when you go through that processing through life's problems, you learn to be able to be that person that is able to be the king over many, and be able to, handle and delegate the things that you need to do within the sphere that you were created for. Now, going to Job now. Now, we understand in the Bible that God doesn't tempt anyone. But anyone that has actually read the book of Job would realize that in the beginning, the story is kind of twisted from what a lot of people tell you. A lot of times they tell you that the devil went and asked God to tempt Job, which really isn't the truth. God put Job out in front of the devil. God offered Job to the devil to be tempted. And as unfair as it seems for God to actually do something like that, it is a part of his process. And the reason why he does that is because only when you are going through some stuff, for want of better words, and life really doesn't seem too great, do you actually lean in to learn who God is? Do you actually learn to trust who he is? Do you actually understand how he provides for you? And the reason that he does this is because he created you to be strong. He created you and designed you with the strength to be able to do what you were created for. But most times, not all the time, but most times, we really don't recognize the strength that is within us, and we have to learn what that strength is. And only problems could actually get us through that. So as much as it isn't fair, it is God's way of strengthening us, because we do realize that when we come out into abundant grace, that we are so strong, the devil really can't fool us anymore. He can't advantage us anymore, and we are in a place where God truly is the God of our life. It's my mission to answer questions when you have problems you just really don't understand, or you can't understand why you're going through. Is to help you understand why this problem is there, and maybe even help to show you what is the lesson that you need to learn within that problem. So as I said before in the first video, feel free to send your questions about scriptures, or even if you have a problem and you just can't see your way, I'll see my best how I can explain what you're going through, and see if I can help you understand what you need to understand, so that problem will not be a problem anymore. It would just be something that you're waiting to, get over with. Thanks for viewing.